Dear Coach Boone, as Yankee fans, me, a lifelong one, we appreciate the fact that we're spoiled fans, and we really are. And we've been blessed with 27 championships and a lot of good baseball and things like that. And I know I don't speak for everybody, but at least personally, I appreciate you trying to look for a silver lining or some kind of positive when the Yankees have a bad day or lose or whatnot. That's something I can appreciate. But at the same token, I think some fans, feel like the excuses sometimes make us feel like it's either you or Hal Steinbrenner or Cashman, whoever it is, think that we're either soft or stupid or whatnot, and because some of the excuses are just so outlandish, and they're not necessary. You don't need to make excuses for the team when they play pitifully. Like even yesterday's game, you mentioned the wind, and that you made it tough for for Taiwan Walker, and they didn't make it tough for Taiwan. He was no-hitting them in the sixth inning, almost through the whole entire sixth inning, and personally, I don't recall wind being a factor in having the hitters look at called third strikes right down the middle, or swing at pitches 5 feet out of the zone for a third strike like Miguel Andujar did in the eighth inning, with men on base. Wind has nothing to do with those things, and they didn't make it hard for Taiwan Walker. I mean, all due respect, sir, but these are the types of things that frustrate Yankee fans, and there's a lot of us that are frustrated right now. And the players on the team they're grown men. They have to figure this out, and if they don't, then Cashman or Hal Steinbrenner or whatever, they have to be willing to send them down and call up minor leaguers who are playing extremely well right now and give these other guys a chance. And it's just, I don't know why it's not done. Why is Trey Amber not getting a shot, or Park, or why is Estevan Florial still down there? I mean, these guys can represent upgrades over what is currently in the lineup on a regular basis. It just doesn't make any sense. And some of us feel like you're either not able to say what you need to say because of some puppeteering going on above, and some of us feel like you're afraid to say what you want to say as well. Like, yeah, my team sucks right now. They're undisciplined, and they look not focused, not motivated, not interested. Yeah, we need to light a fire under their ass. We do. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting guys, and playing either their backups, or Brian Cashman's going to be calling guys up, and we're going to be sending guys down. Because the fact we have to get through this. We have to figure out a way to get through this mess that we're in. And, and again, it's not it's not your fault that you have a horrifically unbalanced lineup, but you have to work out. You have to make do with it as best you can, right? So we get that. We understand that. And it's not your fault that you don't really have lefties in a lineup when you play for a stadium that's built for lefties. That's not your fault. You're not the one that's signing players and trading for players and stuff. We get that stuff, but I know it's also your part, and not completely. It's the training staff, but getting these guys healthy and fit and ready to play and focused and ready to play the game. And it would be nice if you lit a fire under their ass every now and then, because it's something we appreciated from guys like Joe Girardi, and appreciated from even Joe Torre. He did it in a much more quiet or laid back way, but he still did it, and he showed he was serious. And and we do appreciate when you have outbursts, so you get ejected from a game because it looks like you're standing up for your team and your players. And when it's justified, absolutely. But when these guys look clueless or just stupid or uninterested, it's also nice to see you getting in their faces. And you're the manager of this team, and we need you to be a leader as well. We can't depend on Aaron Judge and other people to be the leaders all the time. We appreciate when players do act like leaders, but they don't always do that. And we need you to do that too. And instead of just me coming on here just kicking you in the nuts and stomping you in the face like so many other fans like to do, I'm not going to do that. I mean, it's just sometimes I want to. Don't get me wrong, but this is my approach. It's a little different. Who knows if you'll ever even see this? But probably not. But at the same token, you know, unfortunately, at some point, and we don't know this, but some fans also feel like there's no way that the Yankees would move on from either Brian Cashman or you or whoever else. At some point, a change might need to be made, not only on player personnel, but on coaching, management, whatever it is. And we like you. We like you when you connect with the players and the team and the media. But please, no more lip service to the media. Please, no more excuses. It spoils sometimes the enjoyment. And you guys are the freaking New York Yankees, man. Okay, you're better than this. You really are better than this. And I get teams go through slumps, and the Yankees are indicative of. They've been the last for quite a while now. When they stink, they really suck. And when they're good, they're unstoppable. We get that. The ebbs and flows with the Yankees is a little bit different than a lot of other teams, and mainly because of the poor construction of the lineup, because they're not built to beat teams that are ahead of them right now, unfortunately. And the reliance on analytics, I think, a little bit too much at the expense of experience and instincts and stuff like that, I think is hurting you guys a little bit too. I guess I know analytics is part of the game. It's always going to be part of the game now, but overly relying on it, I think, is detrimental to the development of your players and the success of your team. And the fact of the matter is, baseball, man. I don't remember ever having analytics until we were basically in college. So it'd be good to see the team having fun again and actually playing well. And doing the small things. You don't need analytics for hit and run. You don't need analytics to bunt. You don't need analytics to steal bases. You don't need analytics for any of that stuff. So, what's the deal, man? What's the deal, man? I don't understand. Please, just give us a little bit more of a better idea of what your mindset is and why you're communicating the way you do with the media after games, particularly after losses. Because it makes a lot of us feel like it just doesn't matter. And we don't like feeling that way. We're diehard Yankee fans. We're some of the most knowledgeable and passionate fans out there. And that's not to brag, it's just the truth. We love our team, we love baseball, and we follow you guys obsessively, win or lose. But we feel cheated sometimes. So, and we don't like feeling that way. Just like you wouldn't like feeling that way, and other people don't like feeling that way, and I get it. Totally get it. And again, I'm not speaking I can't speak on behalf of millions of people, but I'm one of them who feels that way sometimes. And I've always liked you. You're a legend for that goddamn home run against the Boston Red Sox in 2003 to put us in the World Series. So we'll never ever forget that. But it's time for you to make your mark here as manager. It really is.